Don't have me on here looking crazy.
She's already recording. Okay, so
You can crop video.
today I know that, Jab. So today I'm going to show you all how to fill in your brows without looking plastered, without looking all hard browed and too dark or whatever, and how to get the perfect brow. Can you relax your face for 1 second? So this brow I've already started is pre-plucked and it's also pre-lined. So I know that you all have been used to seeing people fill their brows in first and then they conceal it afterwards. Well, I am backwards. I don't do things that way. So the way that I do this is by concealing first. That way I can see exactly where and how I want the brow to look, exactly where I want it to be and how I want it to look. So as you can see, it's already pre-concealed, and I conceal very lightly. I know you see a lot of people that conceal very heavy, using a lot of product, but I always say a little goes a long way. So I go right directly under the brow. I don't go too far down into this part because I really like for it to look as natural as possible. And to get that natural look without looking like you got a ton of concealer on, because she may just want to run out of the house without doing the rest of her face, without doing the rest of the foundation. And this is how you can achieve that natural look without having so much concealer. So after I filled it, sometimes I do go back in with a darker foundation or a darker concealer before I start to apply brow powder. Now today I'm not going to use brow powder because we're rushing. We're about to get ready to head out of the door. So I'm going to come back with a darker concealer and start to go over the brow just a little bit. And normally I would go a little bit darker, but because her hair is blonde, I don't want it to be too dark. Don't want it to be black. So I hope that you could see the sparse areas, the areas that needed to be filled in, and I hope you can still hear me because I am trying to get my tools at the same time that I'm doing this. So I do not fill in the whole brow completely. I fill areas that need to be filled first, because those, if I was using a brow powder and a brush, I would fill those areas first because those are the areas that need it more than the other areas. And once you dip the brush into the powder, it's heavy at first, so I put it in the areas that need it first. So like here, you can see there's a very sparse area, and she's letting her brows grow back in where she's over plucked them or either razored them too much. So I'm gonna go first in this little area, and as you can see, it's already made a big difference. And I do light strokes. Oh, sorry, that's something I already had on my hand from earlier. I do light strokes, and I'm gonna go back in with the brush on the opposite side of this brow pencil, and instead of, like I said, filling all those areas, I mean filling the whole brow, just filling those areas and then brush it to give a more natural effect. Right here it's a little sparse in this area, so and don't look at my nails, y'all. I hadn't had my nails done in so long, but it's okay. It is
The
okay.
life of a stylist.
And right here on the top, and the very end. So as you can see, this brow's filled a little more. And again, the pencil is a little bit heavier than, you can see the other eye also. See the other eye, this is how we started. And this is how we're gonna finish. Now I go back with my concealer again. And now that I went back with my concealer, I can see a few places where there maybe just a little more touch of tweezing, just to make sure that that line is really straight.
So do you start with the bottom or the top?
I normally start on the bottom. Okay, so now you have a complete brow.